Are you finally ready for your first big cousin camping trip?
You bet. I have everything I need. A flashlight, a bunch of different types of food, and toilet paper. You know that's important. I have some gum, lots of fruit, some bug spray, and some suntan lotion.
I brought my trusty hiking manual.
It sounds like you guys are pretty well set. It's time to hit the trail. So what do you guys know about proper hiking, camping, and trail etiquette?
Oh, we know all about that.
Yeah, like the faster you are, the better hiker you are. Come on.
I have a feeling they have a lot to learn. Let's start with this simple rule. Be kind to the trail. Do you think you can remember that?
I think so. Be kind to the trail. Got it. Jacob, Lindsay and Campbell said we should always stick to the trail.
Yeah, they said it's not good to trample and disturb the plants because they can keep the trail looking nice.
Yeah, why would you try to make new trails when there's already a perfectly good one right here?
Mary, don't peel the bark off the tree. It can be harmful to it and cause it to grow improperly. You can touch it, just don't peel it off.
Oh, sorry, tree. Is it okay to pick this flower? Will it grow back?
Let's see what my hiking manual says about that. Here, it says it recommends not to pick flowers because they can take a while to grow back. It's better just to leave them there for the next hiker to enjoy it, and for the bees to use it for collecting nectar.
Well, here's our campsite. I'll start pitching the tent.
Do any of you know why it's a good idea not to have a campfire every night if you don't have to?
I know, because we would be using less of the dead firewood around the site and leaving some behind for the next campers.
Right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Did he just say what I thought he said?
I bet I don't have to tell you that it's not good trail etiquette to use foul language, play loud music, or shout on the trail.
Because it can take away from the peaceful feeling of the forest that many people come into the woods to enjoy? Yeah, and what if there are little kids in the woods, like us?
You guys are really starting to learn the ways of the trail.
The most important thing to remember is that the trail is for all of us. So that everyone can enjoy the trail, we have to
Be
kind to the trail.
Well, we are finally at camp and settled in.
That dinner was delicious. I could eat that every night. Campbell, you're always saying that we should keep the trail healthy, looking nice, and smelling nice. Well, what if we have to use the bathroom while we're out here? What should we do then?
Great question, Noah. If there are no bathrooms near your trail or campsites, then you should go at least 80 feet away from any trails, campsites, or water that might be around, like lakes or streams.
It's also a good idea to pack out your toilet paper.
Pack out your toilet paper? Gross.
That's right, Mary. It can actually carry and spread disease, and animals might try to find it and eat it. That's even more gross. It's all part of the trail etiquette. Leave no trace behind. Can you say that with me to help you remember?
Leave no trace behind. I remember my dad telling me we should dig a hole 6 to 8 inches deep for human waste. It helps contain the smell and keeps it out of sight.
It's not the easiest or most pleasant thing, but the beauty of the trail and the ecosystem is more important.
What's an ecosystem? I know this one. I learned it in my science class. An ecosystem is all of the plants and wildlife living, working, and interacting together to make a healthy environment. If something is changed or disturbed, it can alter the ecosystem and be very bad for the environment. Wow!
It says here in my hiking manual that things like urine, toothpaste, cooking water, and dishwater should be dispersed at least 200 feet from the campsite.
Right. That helps keep the area around the campsite looking pleasant and extra healthy for the next campers.
Remember, the most important thing to keep in mind when camping and hiking is to leave everything the way it was when you came. Now, what was that line again?
Leave no trace behind!
boy, what a great night's sleep. Time to break camp and head home.
What do we do with all this garbage?
We gotta load it back up and take it with us. You know the saying, pack it in, pack it out.
Oh man, I was looking forward to I have to carry all that stuff back in my pack. I was looking forward to an easy hike out.
I know, we can bury it. That way no one will ever find it and see what we left behind.
What if we burn it in the fire? That would get rid of it.
Well, while some things are okay to burn, like paper products, most garbage is bad and can release toxic fumes into the air. Like these Ziploc bags. These would not be good to burn. And burying the trash would do the same thing over time.
You see, when we bring our man-made materials into the forest where it's not natural, it can change the habits of the wildlife, and it oftentimes spoil the view as well.
Another bad thing about litter, especially if it's scrap food or human waste, is that it can leave a bad odor on the trail, and that's not good for anyone.
See these cigarette butts?
These will be here for a while, causing the trail to look dirty, or sometimes an animal might try to come and eat them. Or they could smolder for a while and eventually cause a big forest fire.
I know what I'm going to do with these orange peels. I'll put them in this empty bag so they don't get my backpack dirty.
Great idea, Tori.
My hiking manual says that especially in dry environments, orange peels can take decades to decompose.
And I'll add my banana peel to that.
And how about these cans? And my peanut shells.
Now you guys are getting the idea. What do we always say while hiking on the trail?
Pack it in,